Hey guys, what's up? This is Carlos Graves from DroidDog.com, and today what I got for you is the Acer Liquid review. So back to this little media player widget. We have your pictures here, and up here you have little options to switch between your pictures, your music. I don't have any music on here. Yeah, I don't have any music. And your videos. Sorry, I had a text message. I didn't want any info getting displayed. In your videos, I don't have any of that either. But let's open up the camera. Speaking of media, just to show you some kind of cool stuff. It is very different than stock Android camera. Basically, you have a little zoom toggle here. I don't know if you can see that. There, you can see right there. It's a little zoom toggle. It doesn't zoom in a lot, but it zooms. None of these seem to do anything unless you press the menu button. They're just kind of there for show. I don't know if it'll focus on that, but they're just little show-off buttons. You can switch your resolution. I have it at 5 megapixels. You can switch to 3, 2, Full HD, 1.2, WVGA or VGA. And then you have effects, which are none, black and white, negative, solarize, sepia, posterize, and aqua. Which aqua, I don't know. I'm not really sure what that is. Let's go none. Here you've got black and white balance, auto, daylight, cloudy, fluorescent, all that cool stuff. And let's see what you have in your settings. I guess this won't go in portrait mode at all, so that's just something to note. Store GPS data in pictures, that's kind of cool because that's normally kind of a 2.0/2.1 feature. Record GPS, where you take the pictures if you forget where you took the picture, basically, which is hard to do, but some people I guess are good at that. You've got JPEG quality, 95%, 100%, 85, 75, all the way to 55. Anti-flicker, which is, someone told me that was for like screens, if you're taking pictures of screens. I don't really need to worry about that because I don't take pictures of screens. Let me zoom in. I just realized that I'm not that close right now. But I don't take any pictures of screen, so I don't really have to worry about that. Let's go back here. No, I guess we'll just cancel. Focus, you got auto, infinity, resolution, we looked at that, effects, we looked at all that. Contrast, you can adjust the contrast, which is cool. I'll give you a little preview, which will make it very, it's kind of a cool thing. I don't really know what it was at, but you got brightness, same idea as contrast. ISO, which is auto, 100 all the way to 800, going by hundreds. Self-timer, which is cool, but I don't know why you'd need it because you don't really use a tripod with this thing, but yeah. Now, the reason I have Edge right now is because I'm running on T-Mobile, and this is a UK phone, but it will also run on AT&T's 3G bands, as well as Vodafone's. It has support for HSDPA 900, 1900, and 2100, so if that means anything to you, I'm not really sure about what those specific numbers actually stand for, but I figured I'd throw that in there for you guys who do know. A can just popped really loudly. It kind of freaked me out. It's running 1.6, as you can see there, if it'll focus in on the 1.6. There we go, firmware version 1.6. Like I was saying, it's something to get used to, definitely. Let's go into the messaging app, and I'll show you the keyboard. I have the HTC IME keyboard on there. This is just showing you that it works. Like John always says, that's the only reason I installed it. Hint, hint. But this one works in landscape mode. Test. No, I guess that didn't work. Anyway, but that's not what I'm here to show you. I'm here to show you the stock keyboard it comes with, which is Android keyboard, which, you know, nobody seems to like. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It doesn't work that well. It doesn't have multi-touch, as you can see there. I'm trying to type do, D-O, and it's not registering that at all. But let's do a little keyboard test. I'll do the quick brown fox though. Okay, so you can see there are numerous typos in there. The qui, brown period, fox period, jumps period over the lazy sheep og. Half of that is because the spacebar isn't very wide. I think that's just because the size of the screen. Again, I'm not used to it at all. I bet I could get used to it. But the size of the screen really has to do with how well you can type on the screen. And since I'm used to a bigger screen, I'm used to a wider spacebar, and I guess I keep hitting the period instead of space, which is right next to it. And same with comma right there. But overall, it works pretty well. It's not the best thing in the world, but it works. It's going on the market right here. As you can see, 1.6 has the new and improved market, which is good. I should probably connect to a Wi-Fi connection, but I'm not really going to be doing that much data stuff right now, so there you go. Standard market. No, I mean like standard 1.6 up market. Let's launch the browser and show you that it is in fact just normal Android browser material. Let's go to Droid Dog, misspelled dog, there we go, .com. Let's go there. Probably going to landscape for this. And this does have an HTML browser. How do we get out of the view full version? No, not WordPress, full version, there we go. HTML browser, and I should mention a few things. It has 265,000 colors, WVGA screen, which is 3.5 inches, excuse me, by 40 by 800 resolution, which is pretty good, pretty darn good. And like I said, it was pretty responsive. As you can see, no multi-touch there. You just have to zoom in using the little magnifier windows or magnifier glass there. But as you can see, it's loading very slowly because I'm on Edge. It would be a different story if I was on Wi-Fi, but I'm not. In fact, I just canceled my AT&T account. So that was bad timing. And here we go, we're on the site. It doesn't have Flash, so you're not going to see any Flash type stuff like that right there. That's supposed to be the Meet the Editors thing. It's Flash based, you're not going to see that. I mean, like right there, not going to see that. So that's the browser, it's just normal. I think, let's look at the bookmarks. It doesn't have the visual bookmarks like Sense has, which I actually really like, but you can in fact put a bookmark on your whoops, not widget. Put a bookmark on your home screen. It's going to shortcuts, bookmarks. Let's put Acer Mobile on there. And see right there is an Acer Mobile bookmark that I can just tap, and it'll take me right into the browser, into a new tab. So basically, to conclude this review, it's a good phone. I think the hardware is a little flimsy. I'm not really a big fan. The camera doesn't have a flash, which I really like, but it is a good quality. It's 5 megapixels, as you saw in the video. And the touchscreen is really responsive, and I mean, it's fast. It has a Snapdragon processor that is clocked down to 768 megahertz, I think it is. It has really good potential is what I'm saying. But as it is, I probably wouldn't use it as my main phone, but it is good for someone who wants an Android handset, doesn't really want over the top, just a minimal Android user. So that is all. You can follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/CarlosGraves, and I will see you guys in the next video.